Hey ladies, good morning. Good morning, beautiful. I haven't done this good morning beautiful in a few days. Well, maybe about a week or so. So how have you ladies been? Um, well, I've had like a few exciting things happening. Um, I'm in the midst of rebranding her empowered life. Um, and I'm excited about that. It's going to be a brand new look for the company and really streamlining what her empowered life is doing. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Helena Larson. I'm an intuitive coach. I'm also a, personal lifestyle coach. And what I do is to, have videos like this where I empower other women. Good morning, beautiful. It's really more a very raw, unedited, unplanned conversation that I have with my followers or you. That just to have a very natural, organic conversation around life. Sometimes we don't take time to ourselves. So, really looking at just spending this time to communicate, to share, to just talk about anything that comes to mind. I think that a lot of the video content on the YouTube channels are very produced, are very pre-planned. There's nothing wrong about that. It's just, obviously the ideas are communicated a little bit more clearly. The Good Morning Beautiful platform is more for a more natural, organic experience. So if you are first time coming to my channel, welcome. Please make sure you remember to subscribe, to invite your friends to log on and to view. And also make sure you click on that bell so that way you get reminders or you get notifications that, I posted new videos for you. So back to what I was talking about. Her Empowered Life is actually rebranding. Very, very exciting. Just a brand new look and feel, and really streamlining what the purpose of Her Empowered Life is. For those of you who do not know, besides life coaching, really, Her Empowered Life is devoted to helping women out there to be successful. If you are interested in finding out about my story, go to www.herempoweredlife.com and click on my story. It really tells you about my history and where I came from, how I found my calling. But that is really exciting because I'm revamping my website too as well. So it's going to be a brand new look. And then today, it's exciting too because today is my husband's birthday and my brother's birthday. It's so weird that both of their birthdays, the two most important men in my life, my brother and my husband, have the same birthday. Can you figure that out? But it's exciting because I usually try my best to make it special. I don't know if you can see my dogs. They're just like trying to have their little fun. I'm gonna bring them out so they don't distract our conversation. And so I'm gonna be doing my planning today. Getting the birthday cake, getting all the necessities for the celebration. But apart from that, the other exciting thing, guys, that is so like super nerve-wracking for me is that I am going to be leasing an office space. And why it's nerve-wracking is because it's always a challenge to do something different and something new. And I just have so much like hopes and dreams for Her Empowered Life that it really like makes me nervous. Like if things are going to work out, uh, you know, um, I believe in law of attraction, so I know that I am my vibe. I'm trying to like attract my energy to the right kind of customers for me that's like important to me. But most importantly is, you don't want to go into business and take on a space and not be successful. So I'm trying to like vibe that attracting wealth, attracting abundance, coming to me, and the right kind of clients coming to me, with the right intentions and with the right heart, that I am doing this for the right purpose to help women out there, and to have the right woman walk into my business and walk into my door so that I'm able to help them. Like, that's really the heart behind what I am doing. And do you guys believe in angels? I do. Um I do believe in my angels, my guardian angels. And this morning I did a angel card reading. For those of you who do not know, I do angel card readings. If you're interested in having a session with me, please make sure you check out www.herempoweredlife.com. Give me a phone call if you're in the Minnesota area. I'm located in Hanover. My office is going to be located in Rockford. Albertville, Buffalo, St. Michael, Delano, Montrose. Those are all the surrounding areas here. So if you're ever interested in an in-person angel card reading, please give me a call and book a session. As you know, I do have intuitive gifts, and so if you have some answers you're looking for, maybe an angel card reading would be awesome for you to give you the answers that you're looking for. So talking about that angel card reading, I did have my conversation with my angels this morning. I'm like, I am giddy. Like, like they was talking about the fear and excitement feels the same. So sometimes you're like, am I fearful? Am I excited? I think I'm excited. I'm excited about this new endeavor that I'm going into. My angels have been putting this together for me for a long time, and I'm just fighting it. I'm not fighting it right now, but I have been fighting it because it's so different, and it's so exciting, and it's different is scary. Change is scary, right? So but I'm excited at the same time for what is to come with this new journey. Like, when you make a decision, they say every action causes a reaction. There you go. Every action causes a reaction. So now I'm thinking, like, this action I'm taking, what reaction is going to come out of it? And obviously, like I said before, we do not want to be insane because we want to do things different. You can't do the same thing, have the same actions, and produce different results, because that's the definition of insanity. So if you want a different result, you have to do a different action. So this also applies to if things are working fine, that's awesome. But if you want a next level, you want a next breakthrough, you want to make a different decision to lead you to the next level. And that means taking a little bit of a chance, educated chance. And sometimes for me, especially since I'm an intuitive coach, I need to lead by example and let my intuition and my angels and my source and the source guide me in where I'm supposed to go to fulfill my life purpose. And that can be scary because you don't always have a sure map out of how things would play out. And I believe that we are meant to be on earth to fulfill our life purpose, and then to also learn our soul lessons. So every different action that you take could also reveal soul lessons that you're meant to learn. So I'm excited for that journey. And the other aspect that, if you do not know too, is that I'm like I said, an intuitive coach. And some of you might be confused out there, like, what is my soul mission? Like, I'm doing every day the same, and I feel stuck. I feel like I'm not moving along in my life, and I'm not too sure like what is my next step, and I'm not getting any younger. So her empowered life is really um it's really the heart of what I do. It's really to help someone like you be excited about life, because life is much more than, you know, having a 9 to 5, waiting for bills to come so you can pay them. You wake to work and work to pay bills, and it can seem very bleak when that seems to be what you are living every single day. But I can promise you that you are meant to do much more than that. You are meant to live a full life. But okay, full life is a loaded word. Like, what does that even mean, right? What does it mean to have a full life? Um, that's where some of you who are more on the intuitive side, or you have angels, you have guides, you do your prayers, you ask questions, you find out, and sometimes you need help, like a coach like me, where we can, you know, I can guide you through to find out what that life purpose is, or maybe you already know what it is. We all kind of have an inkling, an idea, you know, of what you're meant to do. I remember when I was a kid, my goal, I've always wanted to be a teacher when I was younger, you know, when I was a kid. And I was like, you know, I just like play pretend with my books, like I'm teaching, you know, as a child. And then when I grew up, I went into a different kind of teaching. Like I'm teaching like team members. I'm teaching people in a very different way. It's not like a very regular go to classroom kind of setting, although that happens too. But more like a one-on-one. Like I'm teaching people how to discover themselves, because sometimes when you are in your own world, it's really hard for you to look elsewhere, look outside of you and see, oh, this is what I've been doing, or this is my theme, like what I, you know, this is like my habit, or this is the things that I say to myself that might not be very productive, um, in 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 helping you progress in life. And sometimes it's just that negative self-talk, or that self-doubt, that fear that is holding you back. And sometimes it's really that conversations that you have with yourself that isn't the most healthy. Trust me, I'm on this journey myself, and like I said, me signing the lease today is scary. It's very scary, but um I have to let it go. I have to trust that the universe has a plan for me, and that I'm meant to follow my heart. And if I'm meant to do what I love, which is to help others, then this path is really the next step that I have to take. And it is scary, regardless of this next step that I'm going to take, how it's going to play out, what lessons I'm going to learn. You know, how it's going to attract different clients to me, and how it's going to affect my life and my family's life for the better. Words is so important, so always use positive words. And it's an excitement and a unknown at the same time. I guess that's why it's fearful, but I don't want to call it fear, because I don't want to let that get a hold of me. I want to use the word excitement. I am full of joy. I'm full of expectation. That's the word. I'm expecting to see how things are going to play out, and I'm going to have a heart of surrendering, and just let things flow and not control, and just see where things leads me to. And so today I wanted to leave you with that thought. And I want you to know that, it's not easy, even for me. I have had a lot of different difficult times in my life. I have had challenges in my life. And I think that's part of life, that growth part. The growth doesn't come unless you make yourself uncomfortable, unless you take on that next challenge. For some of us, we are a little bit more feeling who are feeling stuck, for example. We're just looking for a way out. So naturally you will find the answer. You will find help. I mean, you're not going to find help in an outwardly way by saying help, help, but you would kind of look for answers in your own quiet way. Because and you sense that something is off in your life, right? So you either do your own research, or you talk to people. You don't tell them you have a problem, but then you kind of am trying to discover what that means for you. But then you also have a group of people who are very established. I mean, they kind of have everything together, money wise, work wise, family wise. Someone like me, but then they are just feeling a little bit off, like something is missing. Like, I feel like everything is going on well. I'm feeling content, but I'm not feeling challenged. I'm not growing as a person. So really, like I said, to get to that growth, you almost have to put yourself in an uncomfortable position to achieve that next breakthrough. And that is to maybe dig a little deeper. And sometimes you need a coach to challenge you to do that. So someone like me would be more than happy to help. So I'm going to leave you with that thought. So which category do you fall into? What is your perspective of coaching? What does coaching mean to you? Does it scare you? Does that word scare you? Do you feel like the word coaching only applies to certain individuals? Does that only mean like when you're in sports? Or does it mean like, what does coaching mean to you? Because the word coaching means a lot to it means different things to different people. But I'm curious to find out what yours is. So drop in your comments on what you think coaching means. And I'm looking forward to my next exciting chapter. I'll let you know how it goes this afternoon with all the lease signing and all that stuff. But today I just want to challenge you with that thought. Where are you at in that line that I'm talking about, that having issues and trying to find a way out, or feeling comfortable but unsatisfied? And what are you going to do to make a change? How are you going to challenge yourself and create a different action, regardless of how scary or how unknown it is? Because I think that is going to be the ticket to where you need to go to resolve things in your life or to reach the next breakthrough. So I'm going to leave you with that thought, ladies. I'm glad, well, again, you're watching me putting on makeup, but I hope that we have a good conversation. I feel like we did. I hope I challenge you, and I hope you know that I care about you, and that's why I'm doing this. I'm hoping that I can inspire you out there to make a move to create a change in your life, and a change that is best for you, that would lead you to living your best life and being your best self. So I'm gonna leave you with that thought. Until we meet again, subscribe, like my channel, share, and I'll see you next time. Bye, ladies.